Hello friends, welcome to our first ever online cooking class. With Mother's Day just right around the corner, we thought that it was probably a good idea to show you how to make one of these American favorites, breakfast, Egg Benedicts. Okay, the key to really good Egg Benedicts is on the hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise sauce is really important that you get the right sauce, the right consistency to have the best Egg Benedicts ever. Right, so we're going to start by cracking 4 eggs, just the egg yolks. So we're going to crack the egg yolk, we're going to crack the egg, we only use the egg yolks, yeah? So we have 1, 2, and say it's really easy and simple to separate the egg yolks from the white. So you just crack the egg, and you're going to use 1/2 of the shell. And you gotta put it back and forth into the shells, and then that's how you get rid of the egg whites. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 egg yolks. Now we're gonna need about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You can use Dijon mustard, or you can use any kind of vinegar, white vinegar, rice vinegar. It's just to give it that a little acidity to the sauce. You're going to use about a tablespoon of the Dijon mustard. There you go. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice. Yeah. Put it to our eggs. About 2 tablespoons of egg yolks. And after that, we're going to use, and this is optional. You can use paprika, you can use Cajun pepper, or you don't have to use any at all. It depends on how much heat you like to taste in your food. So in this case, I'm doing a little bit of Cajun pepper. Just a couple pieces of the Cajun pepper. On this recipe, it's calling for unsalted butter. But in case you're using salted butter, it's not a problem. Just be careful at the time of seasoning. Just try not to oversalt your food. Yeah. So I'm going to use 1 pinch of kosher salt. And then there's a little trick I like to use. I do a couple of spoons of water, and that'll help us. That'll help prevent the eggs to overcook. Then I mix all this, and for this you need a stainless steel heat-proof mixing bowl and a balloon mixer. And then we go over there. You want to have rapid water. You're doing this on a double boiler. So you want to make sure that the water is hot enough that it makes a steam, and make sure that your bowl doesn't touch the water, because otherwise your eggs are going to turn into scrambled. This takes about 2 minutes, just mixing it constantly. If you let it sit like this, then again your eggs are going to turn into scrambled eggs, so that's what I'm looking for. See, our egg mixture is going to start to turn bubbly. And it's going to turn into this bright yellow color. It's a 2 to 3 minute process. See, our eggs are starting to turn fluffy. Two to 3 minutes on and off the fire of the steam. Back in there. Very nice, bright, yellow, and fluffy eggs. Yeah, then we're going to take this off the fire. Let me show you this little trick to keep the bowl stable on the table. You're going to use a kitchen towel, just make a little round with it, and then boom, you put your eggs. I have previously melted this butter, Then again, salted, unsalted butter, just be careful when you season if you happen to use salted butter. In this case, I'm using unsalted butter. And then when you melt your butter, you will see that all the solids from the butter are gonna start coming out. You can use them. It won't hurt yourself. You can get rid of them. It doesn't matter. You use the soup spoon just to get rid of them. Just take them away from your sauce, right? And then we're gradually gonna add the butter. About 1/3 done with this butter, we're gonna put it back on the steamer. There we go. Back in the water, and then give it a really good whip. Constantly whip it. Don't let it stick. We're not looking for scrambled eggs. We're making egg benedicts. Holiday sauce, actually. All right. Wait for a minute, and then we're gonna add the rest of this butter. So the reason why you want to keep it stirring constantly and add the butter gradually, it's because we're doing an emulsification. We try to emulsify the egg mixture with the butter. There we go. I found the sauce looks pretty good. It's this custard-like sauce. It has to be thick enough to when you put on over your eggs, it sticks to the eggs and it doesn't just run over. But look at this. This is the consistency that we're looking for a holiday sauce, and this is the time for tasting. Delicious. Now, on my personal preference, I like to add a little hit to. I use a few drops of Tabasco sauce or any hot sauce that you like. Use a few drops. A little more salt and a little more lemon juice. It just makes it more bright, vibrant, and delicious. There you go. Perfect. So with our holiday sauce done, we have basically done the half of this dish. Right? So we're gonna put this holiday sauce. I'm gonna turn this water out and switch it. Now for poaching the egg, we need a boiling water. It has to be at a rapid boiling, not too rapid, because if the water is boiling, crazy boiling, it's gonna break your eggs. So you want to make sure that it's boiling to a point where the water has movement on the bottom. You want to see all these bubbles coming out. That means that it's at a good boiling point. Yeah, not too hard, just right about that. Yeah. Put the holiday sauce on the side right here. And now we're gonna start to brown toast our English muffins. This process for poaching the eggs takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Right, and our toasting or English muffins gonna take about the same time. So I want to make sure that I have this water going, and then I have my skillet. Right, on the skillet, same thing. Just measure the fire on the skillet. You don't want to burn your eggs, your bread. Gonna add a few teaspoons of oil right there, and a small chunk of butter, more butter. I told you this was a delicious dish, and that's why it has all this butter too. So we got our butter, and we're gonna start toasting our English muffins. Move it around. There you go. English muffins on the toaster. That's about right. And now for our boiling water for poaching eggs, we're gonna add a few drops of about 2 tablespoons of vinegar. All right. This is gonna help coagulate the egg and make it into a little bowl. So we'll do about 2 tablespoons of vinegar. 2 spoons. Beautiful. Now we drop the eggs. In this case, we're going to use, instead of cracking the eggs into the boiling water, we're going to put them into the bowls. One egg at a time. One, two. Now I'm going to give the water a little stir right here. And I do this so that when I drop my eggs, they won't sink to the bottom and stick to the pan. So I go one, two, I'll do two more. So one, two, and then we'll start counting. I'm thinking 3 to 5 minutes, that's what it takes. Right, keep an eye on your tools. Now in this case, we're going to be using Canadian bacon, but you don't have to commit to using Canadian bacon. You can use smoked salmon, you can use ham, turkey ham. Really, only the sky's the limit. You can use tomatoes if you don't want to eat any meat. So we got our beautiful English muffins here, right about there. One more dish. Just give it a nice toast. This one's a little over, and this one's just almost there, yeah? And then on the same pan that we're toasting our bread, we can use to give our Canadian bacon a little flavor, a little color in there. Right? Our eggs look like they're coming out pretty good. See all these excess egg whites? This is awesome. One sticking from the bottom is there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Alright? So we have our Canadian bacon. Toast, nice, see? Beautiful right there. Right, a nice toasty English muffins. About 2 minutes off with these eggs. Now, pop. And the bacon, English muffins, hollandaise, and poached eggs. Alright, so we'll transfer our Canadian bacon into our toasted English muffins. So we got muffins. Now we're going to get our eggs out of the water. So you can put it directly from the water to your muffins, but there's going to be some excess water there that when you add the hollandaise sauce, it's just going to run off the eggs. Very nice. And then the English poached eggs take about 3 to 5 minutes. But then again, it's all up to you. If you like your eggs really runny, you can just poach them for less time. If you like them to be a little more cooked, yeah, just give them a couple more minutes. And this is personal preference, yeah. And then from here, we're gonna pick our poached eggs into our English muffins. There you go. One more. Let's put another bite. There you go. Poached eggs on the muffins. Now we go back to our hollandaise sauce. Just a full spoon of hollandaise over the eggs. And of course, we're gonna have some extra holiday sauce, but I was telling you, as I was telling you on the recipe, you can basically use your holiday sauce for any vegetables. It's super delicious on grilled asparagus. That's my best favorite. So we have our Eggs Benedicts, and for garnish, you can use chives, parsley, paprika, only the sky's the limit. So there you go, just for garnish, make it beautiful. And there you go, folks. We have Eggs Benedicts. And I hope your children are going to be making your breakfast instead of the moms, yeah? Eggs Benedicts, down to an order, and let's taste it. That's my best favorite part here. All right, so we're going to break into one of them. Look at all this nice egg yolk that's kind of, see? Egg yolk, crispy muffins, tasty American Canadian bacon. Good job, Roberto. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to the foundation people. They're the ones that helped me put this together. Thank you for all the donors. We really appreciate you. And this is our best way to show you. Right? See you in the next class.